guys, Nubkeks here. In today's video I want to cover two big strategic points in Heroes of the Storm. Number one is how to dive Morales correctly, or how to understand kind of how dive comps work. And then number two is how to snowball the map Cursed Hollow. Okay, so point number one, let's talk about dive comps. The classic, focus Morales, focus the medic. You got a killer, we got a diver to make this work. How do you actually dive Morales, or how does diving actually work? It comes down to really one very, very basic concept, which is, will they hurt us more by diving Morales than we'll hurt them? And once you sit down and ask that question, and you look at both teams, that's how you can work out how a dive can actually work. So, for example, if the Morales team has an ETC, that makes diving actually quite difficult, because by you diving onto the Morales, you can set yourselves up for an ETC to just power slide through you guys and then hit a really nice mosh pit. You could be stuck in a world of hurt then, when basically if you get caught in a mosh pit with multiple people, there's pretty much no way that the enemy team doesn't get a better trade out of it than you're getting. Alternatively, you can also build really good dive compositions that are tailor-made to kind of get more out of a dive and to prevent the enemy team from getting retribution. So for example, Tyrael Greymane are a classic dive pair, because Greymane jumping in does an incredible amount of burst damage, and then Tyrael can also dive in alongside him and can throw down Sanctification, which will just completely nullify any return attack that the enemy team wants to put out, at least for a few seconds. So that, broadly speaking, is kind of how dive comps work, and the sort of the thought process that needs to be going through your head. Now, if we take a look at this game, this one is a really, really interesting game, and you're going to see just how we're able to snowball it because of that. Though there was definitely some problems in our execution of that plan, which you'll see in the video, where things don't go as smoothly as one would have hoped. But if you look at the composition that the enemy team has put together, they've got a Nubkeks, Varian, Vala, Morales, and Abathur. So the problem here is it's fine once they get to level 10, okay? So if you look at their comp, at level 10, it's not too bad, right? So Abathur clones the Vala, so it's basically 5 full heroes then against 5 of our full heroes. Well, a Nubkeks is gonna cocoon one of us, so then in a way it's a 5v4 for the enemy team. Morales will stim drone Vala, so then we have the issue of, well, we're trying to dive Morales, there's a cloned Vala, a stim droned Vala, there's a Varian Colossus smashing and marking some of us as vulnerable, and one of us is in a cocoon. So in that situation, it actually becomes quite difficult to kill the Morales. It gets a lot more complicated. However, pre-level 10, we're in a really good spot. There's no cocoon, so we've got our full 5 members. There's no Abathur clone, so the enemy team is basically fighting as 4.5 heroes really. They don't have a full 5, so we'll always outnumber them. Varian won't have Colossus Smash. He's really gonna do, I don't know, roughly half the damage a Colossus Smash Varian would do when you factor in, the vulnerability with his teammates and such. And then, Vala won't ever have her Rain of Vengeance to stun and lock us down, and she's going to be doing less damage. She won't be stim droned. So really, their team, with level 10, is quite scary to dive. They've got lots of tools to answer the dive, but before they hit level 10, we have all the advantages. Now, you add on top of that we're playing on Cursed Hollow, and you'll see in this game, again, like I said, relatively poor execution in some ways, but there is a very clear sort of snowball path to the perfect Cursed Hollow game. It's kind of one of the only flaws of the map. There's a little bit of RNG, and it can snowball a little bit, though it requires very good play. But basically, in this sort of situation where the enemy team is a really weak early game comp, what we can do is so at 2 minutes to take the siege camp, so you have the siege camp pushing. This is RNG. This gives a huge advantage to the team that has the tribute spawn the opposite side. So your siege camp, for example, is pushing top. If the tribute spawns down bottom, it's very difficult for the enemy team, because if they go to fight the tribute, the siege camp pushes unopposed. If they stop the siege camp, it's very difficult for them to stop the tribute being taken. That's basically how that works. So 2 minutes, you take the siege camp. You fight over the first tribute, you win the first tribute. Between the first and second tributes, you get the bruiser camp. Then you try to use the bruiser camp and you try to get the second tribute as well. At this point, if you got the stronger early game team, you should be up on XP. You can just soak the waves, push the towers and such, and then grab level 10. You should have level 10 around about the same time as the third tribute. The enemy team should not have level 10, so you get the third tribute, you get a curse, you can destroy their buildings, you might get a lot of damage done, then you can even transition into a boss with the map pressure that you've created through the curse. Then with the boss, which will probably go onto their keep, they kind of have to defend it, and then you can go take another boss. and then you're in a really good spot where you're really far ahead in the game. And things are looking great. So you'll see this sort of kind of working in this game. You'll see that we don't commit quickly enough to the first tribute at all, which actually leaves us kind of in a rough spot. It takes us really long to grab it, which is not what we want to do with an early game comp lead like we have. But then we actually get a lot of luck actually with it. Again, tribute RNG, it just spawns really, really quickly. The third one, there's a really small gap between the second and the third one. So we actually do get it before the enemy team is level 10. And that is a massive help to us actually pushing and closing out the game. So yeah, I hope you find this one interesting. Again, it's a very short snowbally game, but I think it's kind of interesting to look at exactly how it pieces together and how we needed to commit really to securing that early game advantage, because we can snowball it given the problems that the enemy team's composition has. So here we go. Hope you enjoy. Basically, the name of this game, we just dive them and kill them. That's basically it. Certainly before level 10, I mean, we should realistically try to get all the first 3 tributes. If you look at their comp, like, it sucks super balls early game. So long as we're aggressive enough. It sucks super balls.
If it were up to me, you'd be on the other side of this battle.
So, gonna polish my shield so bright Vala will not see a thing. That sounds fantastic. They didn't pick reinforce. No. Oh well. Yeah, Arthas is very good. Axo, he's just some dude, and he's like very positive and stuff. I'm AFK in lane. Okay. Fight for all 3 first tribs. Like, we should wreck him, basically. Ow. That's hilarious. Rip that guy. Oh, I shot a beetle because I'm an idiot. Morales going for the snipe and ice. Wonderful. Great strategy. I'm just gonna Hearthstone. Might as well. Oh my god, like, what is this? I mean, their comp is terrible, but, like, they're playing even more terrible. I go Siege at 2. Should be a pretty easy win, this one, from the looks of things. Like, my god. AFK in lane? No, he's not Taste for Blood, thankfully. So that would be a little bit painful. What a jerk. Knocking me up. Who's he think he is? Oh no, Exo! Maybe he'll teleport in and save you. Maybe he won't. He probably doesn't have it available. One hopes. Oh, he's come up to bribe this. Well, okay. I'm a bit scared about Colossus Smash, so I'm gonna go for block stacks to survive that. The siege camp is now actually too early, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, it's kind of a problem actually. That bribe was really bad, unfortunately. Where's it gonna be? Oh, it's top anyway, so it's not the worst. Okay, he's gonna knock me up, it's fine. They don't need me there. Eek. I took an unnecessary shot there. It's like done. Why have we not got this yet? Like, Vala's not there either. Okay. Come on, team. Come on. Come on. I'm keeping their healer busy here. Vala's not even there. Why do we not have this tribute? Why is Brightwing in the mid lane? What is going on? What is this level of trolling here? Oh my god. Team, please. Where is Vala? Like, what is this? And thanks for the speed, I suppose. I think we'll go for just the range. That's unfortunate. Come this way. If we could shoot him, that would be good. Morales. Morales OP. Nerf Morales, please. Blizzard, nerf Morales. There we go. We got it eventually. Took a while, but we got it. Mines, you. Where's Brightwing at? Me want heals. Heal me. He's gone. Bye. What is Varian, by the way? Looks like could be a Colossus Smash build, alright. That's when things get scary, too. Also... I'm gonna go do this, maybe, with Axel. She's gonna bribe this, okay. She teleports to me, it'd be pretty good. Now, we can't do 3 tributes and get 10 because it took so long to get that first one. Hopefully she heals me. She's gonna Hearthstone teleport in, that's just fine. In zone, it's all good. Alright, cool. Alright, nice. Well done, good route. Rip that guy. Well, we got this stuff, so that's the main thing. I could probably have killed him there. That was pretty bad by me. Oh well. As I land this. Nope. Cool. I fucked up. I should have grabbed fucking go for the throat. I could probably have killed him. It's a fast one. Indeed it is. Indeedly doodly. I probably should have got him. My bad. But keep, go, go, go. Oh, beautiful by Axo. Beautiful. Well done, team. He's got block stacks. What a jerk. Not cool, bro. Not cool. They call me Captain America. Ah, I like it. I like it a lot. He's Colossus Smash, by the way, which is kind of scary-ish. So, you know. Not something we really want to deal with, if we can avoid it. Who's in that? Colossus Smash. Ouch. What a jerk. I gave him way too many stacks there. He's dead now. Oh, or is he? There you go, he's dead now. I think we should run away. I think we actually need to run away. I'll take this one. Movement speed. Should be good. I'm gonna go for the... Oh, boss. I like it. It's a ballsy call. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's nice. I think it's nice. We've got 13. We've got a better comp than they do. They are just respawning. So we should have a pretty good shot at doing this. There we go. Nice. That's a very good call. I like that. Let me just go do their boss. Because that's on core. I don't think we can go core. Oh, well, hang on. If Morales stays this deep, this should be actually easy win. Yeah. Okay, so I think we just won the game. They're way out of position. Fantastic. What ult does Thrall have? Never mind, he's dead. Okay. This becomes a little bit scary then. Oh, what a jerk. I meant to E forwards, I failed. Looks like they've given up on the game, which is fine with me. I don't mind that at all. Happy to take wins if possible. Nice. I didn't AA the variant that much when he's protected. I fired off a couple that were bad, like bad timing right before it ended. But yeah. Yeah, the noob was flaming him. Why not Curse Bullet against 2 tanks? Well, because I'm not aiming to kill the tank. Like, okay, so I'll explain that stuff, because that's actually very important. I did a lot. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Also, he doesn't have, right? Yeah, he doesn't have overpower, so it's not too bad. If he did have overpower, you'd have to be more careful. So why did I go for this build? Because it's unusual. Viciousness, Thick Skin, Quicksilver Bullets. Well, I was looking at their comp. Their comp is so bad, right? So they've got a Nubkeks, then they got Vala, Morales. Like, if you just look at their comp, like, what does it actually do? It's like, hey man, stream loves you. Their comp sucks. Basically, they got 2 tanky heroes. They got Morales and Vala, who are super isolated. Even with the Abathur clone, like clone of Vala, they're very squishy. So we can just like dive them and wreck them. Like Thrall can lock them down with Earthquake and/or Sundering. Asmodunk lands in. Johanna goes right into the middle of them, and then we like blow them up with the Greymane, and it works really well. So that's what Go for the Throat is for, is to just like dive and kill the Vala or the Morales, whichever one we can get. Nubkeks is quite difficult to kill because of his shields, and then Varian is basically impossible to burst because of the shield wall and everything. So we're not going to bother with that. We're going to go for diving their squishy heroes. So that's what we're looking for, basically. And yeah, so Viciousness to get Inner Beast up more. Basically, I mean, the cocktail build isn't going to do much here because there's not really anyone to poke. We're just going to dive. So Inner Beast to keep it up more consistently, just for more flexibility there. Thick Skin, because I just knew he was going to go for Colossus Smash, because they're screwed otherwise. The only thing that can win the game for them is Colossus Smash. So Thick Skin to try survive against that burst. Quicksilver Bullets, because just to be a bit more flexible and consistent at that stage, because it hadn't been going as well as I thought it would be. Then Go for the Throat, like I said, to burst them down. On the Prowl, because with Viciousness and Quicksilver Bullets, I should be able to stay in Inner Beast form for ages and then just dive them and stuff. So that is basically that. So yeah, their comp is really bad because Varian and Abathur are both very weak pre-level 10. Morales is too vulnerable in this one, as is Vala. They don't have enough peel for like a hyper carry thing, even with these 2 tanks. Level 10 it got a bit better for them, but I mean by then it was kind of too late. So yeah, that's basically what was going on there. So, I mean, we did okay in terms of damage. Was fine. Interesting game.